morning, everybody. You're running shotgun with Richard. How are you? Hey, let's talk a little bit about home ownership today. So, we all know that if you're paying rent, let's just say you're paying $1,500 a month times 12 for a year times 5 years. In 5 years, you would have paid $90,000 of worth of rent to your landlord. Home ownership. What does that mean? Honestly, it's generational wealth. It's probably the biggest way that we build wealth in this world, really. I mean, if you think about it, I'll give you an example. My daughter purchased probably about 4 years ago, paid like just under $400,000 for a home. She's paid extra each month rather than paying rent. She has a mortgage, then she went ahead and accelerated the payments by paying extra payments toward the principal each month. In 4 years, she's paid that principal down by $50,000. That home today is worth about $500,000, so she gained $100,000 in equity in 4 years. She paid it down by $50,000, so she has $150,000 in equity in her home 4 years later. Now, will that happen to everyone owning in 4 years? No. It just depends on the market, how much the appreciation each year is, but over time it will. Guaranteed, 10 years your home will be worth more than it was when you bought it, and you would have paid that mortgage down significantly in a 10-year period just on the amortization schedule. But if you just throw some extra at it each month, it'll significantly help cut that mortgage term down, so you build equity faster. So what I've had people do, some first-time home buyers who are hesitant because of interest rates and pricing and things like that, where the market is, they've had to make some hard decisions on things like, within their budget, things that they can spend money on. I've had some that have 3 cars and 3 car payments, and they don't need 3 cars. They've sold a car, or the most expensive one that they're paying $900 a month in a car payment on, so that they can own a house, so they can own their home. So we really have to budget, prioritize what you're willing to sacrifice in order to become a homeowner in today's market with the home prices and the interest rates where they are. Now, of course, interest rates go up, they go down, they stay the same. That's a guarantee. So when they come down, that's the time when you have to take advantage of refinancing. And what I personally did multiple times is I bought very little out of pocket. I did an FHA loan, 3.5% down, just got into the property, and when rates did come down, I refinanced out of a 30-year into a 20-year conventional loan to shorten that term. And it really didn't change the payment too much because of the fact that rates came down. Then on the last home that I bought, I went from a 30, and I really got aggressive. I went to a 15-year. Payment did go up, but it's a 15-year term and lower interest. So we really kind of have to look at the big picture and figure out a strategic plan on how to get people into homes. If you're a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start, reach out, because really a consultation with a lender is the first step to know where you stand today and what it's going to take to plan to purchase a home. It could be 6 months. It could be a year. I've had people it takes 2 years, but they were on a plan. They knew what they had to do budget-wise, get rid of some debts, pay them down, and get to a place where they could afford the mortgage payment, because it will be higher than rent, but you have the savings on your tax return for mortgage interest and property taxes, things like that. It's really, paying that rent over a long period of time just, to me, seems crazy. I never liked the idea of paying someone else's mortgage and not have any ownership in it. You're not contributing to It's always better to own than rent if you can. Just reach out, we can connect and get you on a plan, okay? Have a great day.